Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking the LEGO Ninjago movie and a teaser trailer breakdown. Love is in the air, and I've got a Valentine giveaway. Just comment and subscribe, and you could win a prize. This teaser trailer starts with a bunch of enemy ships flying towards Ninjago City. And I really love the look of the city. The city has tons of varied buildings with lots of fun details to explore. We then cut to Sensei Wu opening this door. He then leaps towards the sky and does a forward flip before landing on the ground. We can see him in his traditional white look, and he has the same beard piece as before. We then get a shot of the ninjas grabbing their weapons. First we have Nia, then Kai, and then Lloyd grabbing his sword. We then get our first look at Lloyd with those bright green eyes. He looks very determined as he pulls his hood over his head. We then get this shot of Kai putting the two swords on his back, and Nia fighting with her spear. I also really love the look of the lanterns that we can see here in the background. Here we can also get a good look at the print on the back of Nia, which has that great symbol. In the show, Nia was always a great fighter, but here she looks extremely determined. We then get a much better shot of the city, as well as the vehicles from the opening sequence. The vehicles themselves look pretty interesting. They've got this wide wingspan with those fins on the side, as well as two large propellers at the back. It's really interesting that each one also has that yellow life raft piece, but I don't think that each ship has a raft. I think it's more of just a cool piece usage. The citizens in the street are very scared, and it looks like this minifigure has a new hat piece. And this character demonstrates what's true of many of the characters in this movie, that they're all caked on with dirt, like actual dirt. And this seems to be beyond the normal scratches and fingerprints that we've seen from movies before. And then we get this wider shot of the citizens of Ninjago very scared. And the city seems to have a lot of life in it. And I just love all of the designs, which, just like the show, feature normal building elements with the traditional Japanese designs. But here they're fully rendered in bricks, where they're not always that way in the show. We then get this upward shot of a minifigure villain descending. As he comes down on this rope, we get a much better look at the minifigure design. The head accessory is really interesting. It's this globe originally from Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob, but it features some interesting printing. The outfit he's wearing seems to have some folds in the fabric, as well as some details for the belt. And on his back, we can see he's carrying some sort of a gun, which is pretty unique for Ninjago, as most of the characters usually use more traditional hand weapons. We then get this shot of Sensei Wu entering what I assume is the dojo, and it features a lot of the same finishes from the Temple of Air Jitsu set. We also get a better look at his design, which features printing that extends to a fabric piece. Throughout the trailer, we get Sensei Wu's narration, and he explains that he took a solemn oath to put together a secret ninja force, and he asks the ninjas if they're ready to save Ninjago. And the entire team enthusiastically says yes, except for Jay, who is a bit more unsure. But this shot gives us our first full look at the ninjas, and a lot has changed. The first thing you'll notice is that each character has a brand new hairpiece. And while Kai, Lloyd, and Zane have a take on their original hair designs, Nia, Jay, and Cole have radically different designs. And I honestly really like them, and I think it was a good way to make sure all the ninjas seemed very differentiated. The suits themselves have a really nice look, but they gave each one a little bit of personality to differentiate it. For instance, Lloyd has a pattern on the torso, and Cole has no sleeves. Kai's suit is red and features a pattern on the legs, and Nia has a fabric piece around the waist, which gives it more of that armored look, kind of like a samurai. Zane's costume is completely different than the rest, and I really like the design of it. But I hope they don't make him too different than the other ninjas, because even though he was different in the show, he was always dressed the same and treated as one of the brothers. We then get this shot of a bunch of Lego pieces slowly forming the LEGO Ninjago Movie logo, and I really love the look of this. The full trailer is coming out tomorrow, but USA Today gives us our first look at Lord Garmadon. The face features a really familiar print, which looks really nice, and he's got some lines on the torso, but with a new shoulder piece and fabric piece draping over it. But my favorite upgrade here is the brand new helmet, which I think looks so amazing. On the right hand side here, we also get a look at another villain vehicle. The design looks pretty cool, and I especially like the look of the rounded canopy. Thanks to our friends over at TalkBricks, we got a shot of Lord Garmadon fighting Lloyd in this promotional art. We can see here that Lord Garmadon has 4 arms, just as he did in the show. And while Lord Garmadon has this angry expression, Lloyd seems a little bit more confused. Again, in this poster, we get another shot of Ninjago City, and it's so full of life with buses and cars, and I really can't wait to see it in the film. At the Nuremberg Toy Fair, we also got a brick-built version of this poster, and I think that it turned out really cool. This time, Lord Garmadon is fighting on top of a roof, and I really love the dynamic pose. So a lot has changed already, and I'm sure we'll find more changes with the full trailer. Just with this shot alone, it makes me wonder if Nia will be part of the team from the start. And what's it going to be like for the team to save Ninjago, while also dealing with the pressures of high school? But longtime fans of the show will find that the overall story of the movie matches up very closely, as it's really about Lloyd, as he's forced to face off with his father, Lord Garmadon. And he also has to deal with the fact that his mother left him at a young age. However, in this movie, she's called Coco instead of Misako. But Lloyd will work together with the rest of the ninjas and be guided by Sensei Wu, just like in the show. It's also cool that Jackie Chan not only contributed his voice to Sensei Wu, but also some fight sequences that they used to animate the film. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for the movie and to see more from the full trailer. And I can't wait to break down everything with you guys. But definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about the new suits and the changes? And what are you hoping to see in the film? And don't forget, your comment enters you for the giveaway. You must be a subscriber to win, and definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. And if you like what you saw here, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one. Hey guys, Michael here. Click here to watch my Meet the Villains trailer breakdown and hear about all the new casting news. And don't forget to subscribe.